So if you guys come around this side, I'll show you how that's done. And I'll also show you the control box for this saw while we're here. It's very simple to set the fence. You're gonna raise the handle, and then you can move the fence back and forth like this. All right, sometimes it's tough to move the fence with this red handle because it binds a little bit. So it's better to put your hand up here and do this. Now take a look right over here. You got a little bubble with a red line in the middle. You're gonna use that red line to set your widths. Okay, if you want it to be set up for 9 inches, you guys can come over and look. You just set the red line right on the 9-inch mark and you lock it down. You guys will be doing this in just a minute, so you wanna pay attention. So now the distance between this side of the fence and this side of the tooth is 9 inches, okay? It's very accurate. Second thing I want you to see is the control box for this saw. Okay, this yellow switch is the computer, all right? You don't have to touch the yellow switch ever. That can just stay on. But if you did happen to touch the yellow switch and you shut it off, the saw won't run. So you can't accidentally shut off the safety mechanism, all right, and then turn the saw on, so you don't have to worry about that, all right? But just keep in mind, you don't need the yellow switch. All you need is the red switch, all right? This turns it off and on. So I'm gonna turn it on now. Pull it out, turn it on, push it in to shut it off. Occasionally, you might be standing here and you hit it with your knee during a cut. You can't turn this back on until you get a solid green light. So if you accidentally hit it with your knee, you're gonna have to wait a second, watch, all right, and then see the green light, and then you can turn it back on after that. The other thing you'll notice is you have a steady green light here, right? If I touch this with my finger, take a look at the lights. So it's always monitoring the blade. That voltage that we talked about earlier, it's always being monitored. So if you happen to touch it, it should stop the blade within 2 milliseconds. All right? You guys all understand this side? All right, now I'm gonna have you go back around the other side. I'm gonna show you how to stand, how to hold your hands, the whole process of making a cut safely.